When the war started, we all became involved one way or another in following the war or supporting the war as best we could. I knew that I wanted to get in, and I knew that I wanted to get into the infantry. And the sergeant looked at me and he says, "Sonny boy, what are you doing here?" And I looked at him and I said, "Well, Pops," and I thought, "You don't call your sergeant Pops. I'm here to become the best infantryman you've ever had, but you're going to have to help me learn how." And after that, I was always Sonny boy and he was always Pops. He was 38, I was 18. The second night we're on Zamamashima, the rain had quit. And I walked over to my foxhole to get a drink of water, and I heard an 81 millimeter mortar fire down in town. And I stopped and listened. I could hear the shell go over and then explode in the valley below us. So I took my drink of water and started back, and I heard the mortar fire again. And I stopped, and I couldn't hear anything. And I looked up, and here came the shell, right down on us. And I hollered, "Short round," and we all dove for cover. And I ended up flying through the air toward my foxhole and saw this white phosphorus shell go off right behind me. And everybody was wounded but me. And I knew what to do, and I started to do it. And we evacuated everybody, the sergeant, the corporal, the first gunner, the second gunner, one ammunition carrier, and some guy that was just standing there. Sent him down the hill to the aid station. And the lieutenant came by and said, "Who's in charge?" And I looked around and I said, "Well, sir, I guess I am." He said, "Well, we have reports of unfriendlies coming up the road down there." So I grabbed my rifle and I ran down through this kind of a meadow and flopped on the edge where I could look down over the hill. And here came a company of U.S. troops. And I jumped up and went like this. And the lieutenant hollered, "You better be right." And I said, "I'm right." But what had happened when we got them all evacuated down the hill, this good friend of mine, Bob Taylor, threw me a pack of Camels and he says, "Smoke one of these, you'll feel better." Because I was kind of shaken, everybody was. So I lit up a Camel, and fortunately, after 11 years, I quit. Memorial Day to me is still important. It's time to remember friends of mine that didn't make it, and those that did.